All right. Week 5 SPL. We're already halfway through the season. That's kind of crazy. Going up against Gator. Love the guy. Go check him out. Link is in the description if you guys want to see the team builder for this battle as well. Link for that will be in the description of this video as well. All right, we got Whimsicott, we got Iron Moth, Samurott, the Dunsparce, Donphan, and Keldeo. Okay. Kind of interesting that the Goldengo didn't show up. Goldengo, Terra Water, Bellybolt were two Pokemon that I kind of felt were a little bit necessary, especially if you wanted to like press me with hazards. I can't defog on Goldengo, so no Staraptor. I've been watching Gators games in the watch parties, and Staraptor always catches everybody off guard. So no Staraptor, didn't feel like catching me off guard. Prankster on the Whimsicott, definitely saw that coming. Iron Moth hits like an absolute truck. Game plan is, as always, lead off with Sash Mammo. Go for a little Trailblaze action and just start trying to hit things as hard as we can. We are built to outspeed his entire team at +1, so barring any Scarfers, if it is Scarf Keldeo, Scarf, Booster Energy Moth or something like that, they will be faster than us, but if, this is meant to take a hit from lead Samurott and then go for, an Earthquake or something like that afterwards, Trailblaze and Earthquake should knock out what I'd expect to be his lead Samurott. So we'll see. If it's Donphan, cool. If it's anything else, I think we just straight up attack and not worry about any sort of Trailblaze shenanigans. Whimsicott, Prankster, Infiltrator. Ooh, Chlorophyll. He could be Chlorophyll Whimsicott. Whimsicott's already super fast, so I don't know if he'd bring that. Leads off with Shion, which is the Keldeo. Okay. I'm fine with that. I watched his match against Kyle A, and it was pretty funny to see he was like, well, I think I can just knock, just go for it. And he ended up, what's the word I'm looking for here? Ended up just going for like a crit on him. So, Trailblaze into Earthquake will knock this thing out. We'll see if he's Specs or not. If he's Scarf, all of his water moves will bring me down to, like Scarf Surf will bring me down to my Sash. So we'll see what this thing wants to do. Has the Aura Sphere. Okay. Has the Aura Sphere. Okay. Yeah, Aura Sphere would have knocked me out if it was. Trailblaze doing, yeah, fair amount. We see, what, leftovers? We do see the leftovers, so I'm curious if he has... he'd probably have the Vacuum Wave then, right? He'd probably have Vacuum Wave. How much is... If I want to preserve this for any rhyme or reason, how much is Ninetales taking from Keldeo? Vacuum Wave... We take 51. Energy Ball's not doing too much of this. I think I just have to operate under the assumption that he doesn't have the priority and see what he's got. I assume he's got the Vacuum Wave. No, he does not. Okay, so this might actually knock it out. Depending on the roll, it does not. It's a little bit more defensive, which is fine with me. Keldeo KOs Mamoswine with Aura Sphere. Okay, so he's a little bit bulkier. Which is okay. Ninetales could come in against Keldeo. Energy Ball's doing 38 to 45 to this thing. I can try it. It'll at least get up the sun. We're able to take a max special attack Hydro Pump from this thing. So I could go for Energy Ball here. Alternatively, he may want to keep this thing around and go out into like Iron Moth or something. So I'll just go for a Baton Pass. Iron Moth takes on Ninetales pretty well, and I don't want to give him an opportunity to get free setup on us. So Energy Ball, like Psyshock, would do great damage at this point as well. Max special attack, Secret Sword, and like I said, Hydro Pump in the Sun. So that put us at about half. So he's not max special attack on this either. So I'm gonna go out into Venusaur. Venusaur looks really nice. Venusaur looks really, really nice here. Keldeo. Yeah, Giga Drain, I mean, Sludge Bomb is probably like the overall best play, I feel like. Earth Power is doing 36 to 42 to this thing. Yeah, I mean, Sludge Bomb's doing 54 to 64. Let's just go for that. That way, if he, like, goes into, like, Chlorophyll Whimsicott or something on the Switch and tries to, like, outrun us and, like, Chlorophyll Whimsicott with Rain Dance or something, that would be crazy. All right, we were able to knock it out with Sludge Bomb. Venusaur KO's Keldeo with Sludge Bomb. Beautiful. So let's see what wants to come in here. Goes on to Ramirez, which is the Whimsicott. Okay. I don't know. So this is Terra Fairy, Fire, or Ground. It's like Chlorophyll Weather Ball. Is that what this is? Whimsicott. Doesn't get Weather Ball. I'll just go for a... So if he Terra's here, Fire, Fairy, or Ground, I'll just go for a Giga Drain if he is like Terra Ground. Or Terra... Yeah. Oh, Terra Fire Blast. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Chlorophyll with Terra Blast Fire. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Yep, I'm an idiot. I was like, it doesn't have a fire move. That's on me with Terra Blast. Okay. Walking Wake faster than this thing in the sun? Likely not. But I'm curious. What is this? Whimsicott. If you are like modest, let's do an 82 to 97 in the sun. Terra Fire. Hydro Steam just looks like a great overall move to toss off right now. A modest Moonblast should only be doing 82 to 97 to us, so we should live this. So I'll go for that. I like somewhere in the back of my mind was like, yeah, he doesn't have a fire move. And then as soon as I read the Terra types, I was like, son of a, okay. That's fine. I mean, that's why you take everything into consideration before making the moves here. You know, with our bulk, you know, like I said, we should be able to take, I'm looking at 82 to 97 for a modest Moonblast. We didn't see any sort of life orb damage on this thing. And we've got the special attack boost in the sun. So let's see what he wants to go for. Goes for U-turn. Okay. Now his Moonblast will knock me out the next time it comes in. So what wants to take this max special attack sun boosted Hydro Steam? Is that the Dunsparce? Okay. Not as much damage as I'd like on that thing. And do I want him to, like, glare? How many turns of sun do I have left right here? 4 out of 8. I'll go for another one. If he glares, I'll still be faster. We see leftovers on this thing. I need to keep walking, or gouging fire pretty healthy. I'm curious what Whimsicott would then do to gouging fire. Because I feel like even in the sun, like, a heat crash is still going to hurt, right? Chlorophyll Whimsicott. I don't think I've ever seen Chlorophyll Whimsicott brought to a league match here. Good damage. We'll be able to 3-hit KO this thing. Goes for the body slam. No para, no para, no para, no para, no para. Looking good. All right. Another Hydro Steam will knock this thing out. And that is a Pokemon that really Gouging Fire does not appreciate gone. So I'm fine with that. Or he saves this and wants to switch. Okay. Walking Wake KOs the Dunsparce with Hydro Steam. Okay. Sun probably goes away now. No, I've still got a few more turns of this. We had a pretty fresh setup with Whimsicott and stuff like that. We're still fast and everything. Well, except for the Whimsicott. Whimsicott can come in right here. And if Whimsicott comes in... Yep, here this comes. I don't know if I have a... I don't know if I have a Pokemon that wants to take this. Whimsicott. Like, Moonblast is 34 to... Modest Moonblast is 34 to 41 to Gouging Fire. If he's Terra Fire in the sun, Heat Crash is not doing anything. Need to keep my Sunsetter around. I like Corviknight for the spikes. I'm faster than this thing outside of Sun. I have 2 turns of Sun left. So let's go. Let's make some plays. Let's go Corviknight on the Moonblast. Or Scout for the Moonblast, rather. There's the Moonblast. Okay. Did a 331 to Corviknight. So let's see if we can get some... Let's see if we can get some information about that. Did 17. I don't think we ever live a... Yeah, did 17. Okay, so that's max special attack modest. Okay. I am going to go back out into Walking Wake here in hopes that I catch the Terra Blast Fire. That could be very obvious. That could be very obvious. Gator's a good player, so he may make that read. There's Terra Blast Fire. Okay. So we'll be able to take that pretty well. Now, he does not want to lose this thing, so I feel like a flip turn here is great. I would assume he doesn't want to lose this thing, so I flip turn here. Sun's no longer up, but I'm still faster. Well, he doesn't know that, though. He could assume that. I think he wants to keep this. I feel like he'd keep this. But it's all going to come down to if he plays under the assumption that I'm Scarf or not. Okay, what is least useful at this point? Probably Special Attacker and Iron Moth. Samurott could hurt. I need the Sun and I need Gouging Fire. I think Whimsicott is the, or I think Corviknight is the least likely pick here. Okay. Now, I made this play before, so I'm going to U-turn. Now that he knows I'm faster, I've made this play before where I switch out. So I'll just U-turn. I don't, as much as I want Corviknight around to help out with the Samurott, I don't think it'll be necessary. That could be a throw. I need Walking Wake for speed. I need Gouging Fire to be able to set up into Burning Bulwark things like the Samurott. Terrible. Okay, just Terra Blast. Just makes the safe plays. All right, Whimsicott KOs Corviknight with Terra Blast. Now, I didn't see how much the flip turn did initially to this thing. Not too much. Yeah, Hydro Steam is my best play here. That'll knock this thing out. All right, we'll be able to take this thing out with a Hydro Steam. Walking Wake. KOs Whimsicott with Hydro Steam. Okay. What would come out now? What would come out now is my question. Like Samurott? Renga. Yep, that is the Samurott. Okay. I will go out into Ninetales to set the Sun back up. If you just go straight up for a Ceaseless Edge, we die, but then we get a free switch into Boots, Gouging Fire. We're 195. Yeah, we're 57, so even a Ceaseless Edge would... Nope, knocks us out. Okay. Samurott KOs Ninetales with Ceaseless Edge. Okay. Yeah, I think now we go out into Gouging Fire and start trying to do Gouging Fire things, right? That's the plan here. Against the Samurott, Hisui, in the Sun. I will go for a Dragon Dance first. Ceaseless Edge is doing 33 to 40. What's Aqua Cutter doing? Yeah, Aqua Cutter's not doing too much as we've got a pretty good amount of bulk. So we'll get the +1. Those are the knockoff. Okay. I'll just Morning Sun here. See what he wants to do. That did a lot of damage. Like black glasses? 210. No, that's just adamant. Okay. I'll Burning Bulwark here. Alright, let's see if the signature move pays off. Ceaseless Edge. Alright, we snag a burn. Beautiful. Lumberry? No, okay. All right. I will go for another Dragon Dance in case the Iron Moth comes in. He withdraws. Okay. Goes out into Shuna. Just the Iron Moth. Okay. Now, Iron Moth. If you have no defense, this has a chance to kill. So I'll go for that. 90 to 106 to no defense investment. Oh, look at that. Gouging Fire. KO's Iron Moth with Heat Crash. If Donphan comes out, we just attack that. Like, no question. Yeah. We just attack that, no question. Bring it down to sturdy. Yep. There's the Earthquake. All right. Donphan KO's Gouging Fire with Earthquake. What's my best move to lock myself into? Is it Hydro Steam in the sun? Might be Hydro Steam, actually. It's a -2. 45 to 53 to that. I'm at, what, 86 after all the spikes and whatnot? He's burned. Ceaseless Edge has a chance to kill me out here, so it would be a combination of 2, potentially. Or Hydro Steam. Yep, I just go for Hydro Steam here. Ice Shard. Oh, down to 32. Maybe Draco Meteor was the play. I'm down to 9%. Walking Wake KO's Donphan with Hydro Steam. Oh, and the Sunlight went away too. Yep. Should have locked myself into Draco there. Yeah, -2 Draco would have done what? 45 to 53. Nah, he was still at full health. He was still at full health. It would have needed to have been a nasty crit there. GG's to Gator, man. That ends up being a 1-0 to the Florida Gators. That was a hell of a close match. That was a hell of a close match. Sucker Punch or something. Aqua Jet could probably knock me out here. I don't know if Aqua Jet would actually knock me out here with the burn. Yep, there's knockoff. That's going to be it. GG to Gator.